Hey guys, today we're talking about makeup brushes, and if you're new to makeup and you're wondering what brushes should I buy to create every single look that I could ever want to create, I'm going to show you the basic ones that you could need to create every single look. If you watched my last video, you know I'm a huge fan of Sigma brushes. So if you're new to this whole makeup thing and you want to just buy the basic but good quality brushes and enough that it will give you every look, I recommend the travel set. Now I bought mine a couple years ago, so it's a little bit different. They changed the packaging. So mine came in this pouch that magnetizes up and then you open it and there's all your brushes. But the new ones come in something like this, but a little bit smaller. So this is the like the essentials kit, and it comes in this thing that you can clip together. But the new travel set comes in these exact same things. They're just a little bit smaller. So mine's a little bit different, but you still get the same brushes. So it comes with 4 face brushes, 4 eye brushes, and when you spend a certain amount at Sigma, you get a free gift. So I got a free brush. So I'm going to run you through each brush, put on all my makeup, show you the whole look, and show you how each brush works, and then I have a couple extra brushes that I think you also should get too. Now for foundation, the kit comes with 2 foundation brushes. One is a synthetic duo fiber, one is your standard foundation paddle brush. Now when you apply any kind of liquid product or cream product, you need to use synthetic brushes. This one is going to give you more full coverage. You should apply it in your typical downward motion. Don't apply it like this or like this, just one stroke downward, because you have peach fuzz, and if you apply like upward or backward, it's going to make that peach fuzz more noticeable. Your duo fiber is for more light coverage. You can put the foundation on the back of your hand, stiffle it like this, stiffle it onto your face, blend it in, and you're going to get a lot more lighter coverage. So I'm going to use the standard foundation brush to apply my foundation using the Revlon Color Stay. So I'm going in downward motions. Make sure you guys go watch my last video. I show you how you can deep clean your makeup brushes and how to clean them in a way that will make them last a very, very long time. And moving on to concealer, they give you 1 concealer brush. It's the F70 concealer brush. Typically all concealer brushes are pretty much the same. It's just a little flat paddle brush and it's synthetic. So they also give you a pencil brush, an E30. Now this is an eye brush, but I like to use it for my concealer. It's a little bit more blending. It's a really small brush and it just works really well for concealer too. So in my opinion, they give you 2 concealer brushes. I'm actually going to use the E30, the one that is actually an eye brush, to do my concealer. After you do your foundation and spot concealing, you need to set that with powder. So they do give you a powder brush. This is the large powder F30. I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, and I don't know if this one was a limited edition one, but this is like the bronzing one. It has a little bit of shimmer in it to give you more of a glow. This brush also works really well for bronzer. I don't usually wear bronzer because I'm a little bit too pale for it, but this is an amazing brush for bronzer. It's just the perfect size to, quickly and naturally go around your face contour and add a little bit of color. After you powder, you should do your under eye concealer. Now you can use either of the concealer brushes that the kit comes with, or you can just use your fingers, and that's usually what I like to do. Now for blush, they give you the best blush brush ever. This is the large angled contour F40. Literally, it's the best blush brush ever. It has a slight angle to it, which really helps you get the exact shape that you want to achieve with blush or contouring and bronzing. It's such an amazing blush brush. I love it to death. It is by far my favorite blush brush ever. So I'm going to apply some blush. The e.l.f. blush in Pink Passion. This is a really affordable, really pigmented, great blush. You can buy it at Target for $3. Now moving on to the eyes, the one thing they don't give you is a spoolie brush for your eyebrows, but you can buy those at the drugstore for $1 or less, or you can just buy an eyebrow product that has a spoolie brush in it. So you guys know how much I love my Revlon Brow Fantasy, which comes with a gel and a spoolie brush on one side and then an actual eyebrow pencil on the other side. I'm applying a little bit of eyeshadow primer before I put my eyeshadow on, the Urban Decay 1 Primer Potion. For the eyes, they did a great job at giving a great assortment. You get 3 brushes, but then my free gift was another brush. And the thing is, the free gift that I got was the brush that I use the most. Now this is the E25 blending brush. Every single person needs one of these brushes in their kit. The kit comes with a tapered blending brush, which is just a little bit bigger. It just doesn't do the job as well as the E30 does. This is your crease brush. To get every color into your crease, this is the brush you need. So see if you get this as your free gift. If you don't, I would buy it. The E40, which is perfect when you're all done with your makeup and you need to go around the edges and make sure everything is blended out and clean. This is the brush you use. You get a shader brush, the E55. This is to get every color onto your eyelid perfectly. Beautiful brush. You get the E30, which is your pencil brush that I like to use sometimes for my concealer, but this is a necessity for eye brushes too, because when you need that small brush to get underneath your eye with, you want to smudge some like black eyeshadow into your lash line, anything like that, this is a brush you need to use. And then the last one is the E25, which is your necessity for your crease brush. So I'm going to do a really simple look using my Maybelline Chai Latte and all the brushes and show you how to create just a really simple look with it. With my shading brush, the E55, I'm going to take the base color, the lightest color, and put that all over my eyelid. Now I'm going to flip that brush over and use the other side of it and take the number 3, which is the crease color. It's the middle brown shade, and I'm going to just put that on this outer corner. Stamp it onto the outer corner. Now I'm going to switch over to my E25 and take that same crease color and work it into my crease, just like I said this brush does. Then take your E40, the one that you should go around the edges with, and do that exactly, go around the edges and just blend it out a little bit. Now I'm taking my pencil brush and grabbing this top lid color. This is a little bit of a warmer brown and it has a little bit of a shimmer to it. And I'm going to run that on my bottom lash line. With the same brush, I'm taking the very bottom color, the darkest brown, and getting that on the pencil brush, tapping off a lot of the excess, and I'm going to start working that into my outer lash line and then up and a tiny bit into the crease. So just kind of lightly feathering it in this outer corner. And now I'm going back to my E25 and running over what I just put down and blending it back into the crease. Just making sure that this is all seamless and looks natural. And finally, I'm taking my E40 again and running around the edges, making sure it's all blended. Small angle E65, it's a great eyeliner brush, works really, really well. So I'm going to apply my eyeliner now with this brush. And there's a completed look using all the brushes that comes in the kit. Once again, you can create any look with all of these brushes. It's such a great kit. I really recommend it for anyone that just wants a complete makeup brush kit to create every single look day to day, whether you want to just wear minimal makeup or you want to wear this for some kind of really formal event. These are the brushes that you'll need. Great price, great quality. They will literally last you forever, I promise. There are a couple more that I think are worth mentioning and worth pointing out. Now the first one is if you wear mineral makeup like Bare Minerals or you wear a powder foundation, you need a buffing brush. So a buffing brush is one of those really dense brushes. They have tons of bristles and they're usually shorter brushes. They're not long. So this is my favorite one because it's really small and portable. So this is by Bare Minerals. It's really convenient because you just can take the top off, pull it down, and then this is the buffing brush. So see how dense it is? It's just crazy dense. And buffing brushes work best for mineral makeup because they buff the makeup in, and with mineral makeup, the more you buff it, the better it looks, the longer it lasts, the more coverage you get out of it. So you need a buffing brush when you apply mineral makeup. You can use a regular powder brush, you're just not going to get the same effect out of it. You really need a buffing brush. So you can get them at the drugstore, you can buy them at Sephora, you can literally get them anywhere. Mine is just from Bare Minerals and it works really, really well. The next thing I really recommend is getting a sponge. So you can get the Beauty Blender, that's the most popular one. It's sold at Sephora. You get 2 of them for like $30, I believe. Or if you don't want to spend the money on that, you can get this one from Walmart. It's crazy similar, same color, almost the exact same shape, silicone free. It works really great. So this one's from Walmart. I believe it was around $5. I love it. Sponges are great for getting the airbrush finish. So it works really, really well for any kind of cream products. I love sponges. I really recommend this one from Walmart if you don't want to go spend all the money on the Beauty Blender. And lastly, if you watched my last video, you saw that I used my dry and shape. This is a necessity for me. I talk about it quite a bit in my last video, but you put your brushes in it and it helps them dry faster and keep their shape. So it makes them last longer. For certain brushes like the E40, you really need those to keep their shape or they're not going to be able to do their job. So love the dry and shape. It's from Sigma. If you buy the travel kit, I recommend getting the dry and shape with it. It's just such a great thing to have. It really is an awesome product. I hope this helped anyone that was looking for what brushes to buy. I cannot recommend the travel set enough from Sigma. They're so great, great quality. Absolutely love them. I hope this helped you guys, and I will see you in my next video, which will be up in a couple days. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and all the links will be below. Everything that I talked about, I will leave a link to it where you can just go and direct buy it. Don't buy anything from Sigma without using the coupon code that they have every single month. Never buy anything from there without using the 10% off coupon code. I'll leave it in all the description stuff below too. I hope this helped you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye!